walk-off.
I saw that. Yeah, that was badass, right?
Shit, I might need a couple of these. Fucking McDonald's pissed me off. Sorry for the person. Shit. I'm so look. See, I already opened it. Look, I didn't even wait for you. I didn't even wait for you, motherfuckers. I just did it.
Last episode.
We can start off with that and then go from there. All right, then let's go. That was only a double play today because your nice host came in a little pissed off coming out of the streets. Big F you to McDonald's. Big F you to people who don't know how to goddamn drive with their phone. Let's face it, everybody drives with their fucking phone, right? I mean, be honest. Be honest.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
That's why they put speakerphone on there, or they connect it to their car.
That's another thing.
Problem.
That's another thing.
That's the problem.
Freaking idiots don't connect that with the Bluetooth. You don't know.
No, so the ones that get me are the ones, and I know guys you can't see me, but these guys can, that are holding the phone to their mouth while they're driving.
Yes.
Or holding it to their ear so they can hear. And then it's causing them to go one side. So I'm like, come on, man.
Nah, their car is 2000, maybe 15 and below.
At least.
Nah, man. There was
Because my Camaro was a 13 and I
Dude, my 2010 was able to connect to it.
Yeah. No shit.
My 2010 truck was able to connect.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking in terms of, I think it's, what do you call it? It has to have it now. It's like required.
Yeah.
I think from 2013.
Yeah.
From what I recall.
No.
Maybe. But anyway. Yeah, so
we're gonna find that out right now.
Well, fuck, man. Anyway, we'll hold that back. But welcome everybody. Welcome back to Uncanceled Culture. I'm Porky.
I'm Louie.
I'm here again.
And here he is.
Here he is.
Here he is. But Cranky reminds me of a manager right now because the way he's chomping that gun. He's in the dugout and he's like
the baseball manager.
Speaking of baseball.
Speaking of them.
What is up? So, Boerne All-Stars are headed to the U.S. Championship Series, which means that they are one of the top 4 teams in the world.
Yep.
I don't care what people say. I don't care that, I've heard people talk about Little League, basically, and saying that, it's ruining baseball and this and that. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. We had a conversation about that. Like, the only kids that really get to go to that stuff, like, not Little League, but you're talking about travel ball, are the privileged ones. So it's
nowadays.
And that's how it is. Like, you got to pay $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to get on a team so you can go travel to Houston or Austin every weekend. And I'm like, well, those are the ones that get seen, and that's what sucks.
Tell them what you were telling me, Cranky.
About what?
About the team, what they were having to do.
Oh yeah, they were trying to raise money to go over there, so they started a GoFundMe.
Who did?
The Boerne All-Stars.
Oh really?
Team. Yeah.
They raised $38,000 to go.
38? Who's that going to?
When the goal was 100.
The goal was 100.
100,000?
Yes, and they raised 38,000. Now, what I told Cranky was, why couldn't they do it the way we used to do it back in the day? Stand on the corner, sell water, freaking do a plate sale, sell cookie dough. You know what I mean? Like popcorn, something, man.
That goddamn popcorn,
dude.
Man.
You know what? Let me tell you. Now this is and to my family's listening.
Overtime. Dad used to work overtime.
Dad used to work overtime to get the big piece of chicken. Yeah. So, if my family's listening, man, I'm not. It's not a gripe toward y'all, but everything nowadays is there's no effort required by the person trying to raise money anymore.
Yeah.
Like I said before, you used to have to sell things.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or you'd have a plate sale. Everybody donate. Everybody go chip in. Everybody go and be there and handing it out and doing the plates. All that. Now, it's either a GoFundMe type or I've seen on my phone where I get a message, so and so would like for you to donate to their
from your
and I'm
email,
like, okay,
right?
and what am I getting? Nothing. Just donate $35 plus the fee because you're using your card,
right?
And I'm like.
So they charge you a fee on top of what you donate?
Yeah.
I mean,
those
the regular
places.
3%, but it's like, so instead of paying 35, you're gonna pay 38. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm like, wow, bro. Like, but there's no effort in raising money anymore at all. Yeah.
See, but we're talking about that too. You know, it's kind of keeping with the subject because it goes with high school games nowadays, and, you know, sports, and they don't accept cash for tickets no more. They want you to do the online.
So you got to go online
and
buy
pay
the
a fee.
And then you got to pay a fee.
Yeah. Because they charge you to use their program.
It's not like it's our choice that we want to use that. They're making us use that.
And why is it so much harder? When we used to play baseball, it's like people would just show up. They give you like half a ticket.
Yeah.
You buy the, and that was your thing into the game, right? You paid cash, and that was it. And that's the thing. The people don't want to use cash because they don't trust. They don't trust people, right? To handle the money.
Okay, I think
that's basically what it comes down to.
I think it's twofold. I think it is that, right? Because money seems to get lost from the gate to when they have to turn it in, right? And this is anywhere.
And that's why the guy that handled the gate is driving around in a brand new truck.
He's got his own little golf cart. Yeah. So
Schnick with the Corvette.
Exactly. Man, what kind of teacher salary was he on, man? But you know, that's one. And I think they went also after the pandemic. Everybody went cash. However,
not touching.
However, when we go to the middle girls volleyball tournaments, whether it be in New Braunfels, Seguin, wherever we're going to go play these tournaments, everything when you go to the concession is card.
Yeah.
But to get in, you have to pay cash.
What?
And then it's not like, you know, you remember, for adults was this much, for kids was this much, for, 6 and under was this much. No, now it's everybody has to pay $10 or everybody has to pay 20. It just depends on where you're going. And it has to be cash. And they tell you, there's an ATM right there. But when you're in there, everything else is card.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
A lot of that goes to a lot of it is the facility itself.
Yeah, they don't want because they don't want to have to
pay.
Report it.
Right.
They don't want to have to report it. That's where they're getting away with it.
They went underground.
I was like, dude, we need to open a freaking gymnasium and be doing these volleyball and basketball games and charging $10-15 a head, bro. You should see how many people are in there.
Exactly. And it's capacity. And when we used to have tournaments way back in the day, and they were, $8 straight up for the day, right? $8. Hey, okay, that's not bad, right? $8. And in the matter of COVID and after COVID, $20 for you to go in now, straight up. Not just for you and 2 other people. No, $20 for you, $20 for your girls, $20 for the sons, $20. I mean, of course, the players don't have to pay, but it was straight up $20, dude. So they're nickel and diming, like they're fucking trying every opportunity they have to charge money.
It's like our alumni basketball tournament a couple weeks ago.
Oh, we have one?
Yeah. They were charging to go in to go, watch the kids play, whatever. Now, you could buy the weekend pass, or you could pay and have to stay. But if you left, you had to pay again.
No way. Mm-hmm. No re-entry.
No re-entry.
Oh my! Not even for that day.
If you buy like the all day pass. The day pass.
Nowadays it's not like nowadays. Like whenever we go to the volleyball or basketball tournaments, you're paying $20 and that's for your all day. Now, if they're at 2 different facilities, the good thing is that it works at both.
Oh, okay.
And when you leave, what they're doing is they're giving you the wristbands that they give you like at Fiesta, where they put the little thing on.
Yeah.
So you use that, but it's a 1-day thing. When you come back the next day, guess what? It's another 20. And if you're rolling 7 deep like we are sometimes. It's $120 to go watch somebody play.
Who's that? Oh, it's Louis.
Yeah. They're like, Puerto Rico, bitch. Make it right here.
Come rolling up. But yeah, and that's why a lot of the people would stay home, like the wives, and they couldn't even go see the games.
I'd be like, all right, good luck. Call me when you're ready. Come pick you up.
Hey, now we go.
I'm sorry, how much?
We leave the older ones and we're like, hey, we'll just FaceTime you. Yeah. You can see. We'll take a few videos and we'll send them to the family chat, man.
It's what's weird too, like the Peso Pluma concert, right? We went that a couple of weeks ago, and dude, this guy that was sitting next to me literally had his camera up the whole time and was FaceTiming it to somebody. But he was FaceTiming it the whole time. And I'm like, dude, how do you enjoy a concert like that? I'm like, first of all, like I was there for my son, right? Because he loves him. That's what he likes.
Because he made a turkey of him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he made a turkey look like him, which I got to go look at it back. I think I posted it, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
So, like, for him, I took a couple of pictures and took a little bit of video and this and that, but I was trying to enjoy the concert, but all I could see to the left of me was this dude holding a camera with a bright flash on it, like it was going to matter.
Yeah, because the flash was
because the flash is going to go all the way down to, Peso's face and, But the whole fucking time, I'm like, dude, how do you enjoy it?
Well,
how do you enjoy that?
At these games, I've seen them do that, but what they do is they put them on a tripod. So usually you have coaches or the parent, air quotes, the parent that
you mean the stepdad
is going to review the game with their child right when they get home.
Oh my God!
But they have it; they're recording it. But I've seen some where I go and I look, and no, they're not recording, man. They're on Facebook Live, and so whoever wants to see it,
everybody's watching.
I mean, we've done that when we played pool, like when we're in Vegas. Like we've done that, right?
Well, that's different.
We've done
different.
that,
but in a different city.
Not the whole. Trying to record it for somebody. I'm not doing that, bro.
Nah.
You pay your $20 and get your ass.
No, man. I paid a pretty good penny for those tickets too, man. I don't have to be a light flashing in my face the whole time. But anyway, yeah.
Well, anyway, but we gotta wait for
congratulations to.
So all I had to say, congratulations, Bernie. One win away from the US Championship.
Yeah, the top. And again, that goes back to them being one of the top 4. They're going to end up being one of the top 4 teams in the world. Yep. In the world, because
and with a chance to still be one of the top 2, and if not the top 1. So a crazy thing is, so these kids, right? They're an all-star team.
Of course, that's how it works,
right?
Wait, give me some context, because I don't think people understand that.
Well, here's the thing, because they all play in a. It's a league,
and there's different teams.
No, yeah, but they are select teams. Mm-hmm. Now
are you talking about individually?
Yeah, now they're the all-stars of these teams.
Yes.
Now all these kids go to 2 different middle schools in Boerne, and they're all going to go to the same high school. So you're potentially looking at the next high school team in the next 5 years.
Yep. Yeah.
Because there's two high schools in Boerne now.
Yeah. But they're all gonna go to the same one. They were talking about it, that every kid there goes to the 2 middle schools that feed into the same high school.
Right.
And so you're potentially looking at that could be a really good high school team.
I don't know. I gotta ask my source on that one when I get back. My source will let me know if that's true or not.
But I mean, if you're not from San Antonio, then you don't know about Judson.
Yeah.
Like for the longest time, Judson was the lone high school in the Judson ISD district. So everything fed into
through them, yes.
So you had, and of course, they had the kid that might have come from a different district every so often, and
he moved. He just talking about the plant, right?
Yeah, he just happened to move.
He was a plant.
But that was the thing with Judson.
Like Gerard Douglas? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So everything would feed into that school. So you had all the good players, right? All the good players going to one high school. Mm-hmm. And Judson would, every year, they would make the playoffs, make a state run. And then what happened? All these other high schools started popping up in the area. Mm-hmm. And hey, you ain't got it, because now that kid had to go to this school, and now that kid has to go to that high school.
They weren't going to start there, so guess what?
Exactly.
They came over here, and groups started going. So.
And that's what's happening now.
Yeah.
That's what's happening now, is that, well, my son's not going to start here. I'm just going to go take him somewhere else. We know of a group, I don't care if they hear about it, but we know of this family that's literally moved to at least 3 high schools for sure. They were supposed to go to East Central. some shit happened there.
The phone?
They didn't want to go, huh?
They wasn't gonna be able to have phone in class, so they had to.
Yeah, he got pissed off. I don't have my phone. So, well, this was years back too, anyway. But yeah. So they were going to East Central. He knew he wasn't going to start. He went to Southside. No, I'm sorry. He went to Highlands. He knew he wasn't going to start there. He ended up going to South San, and then he ended up at Southside. So he literally moved to 3-4 different high schools.
What sport though?
Basketball.
Basketball.
Just so they could play.
I will tell you this, and it wasn't with sports, right? But when he was in middle school, he was getting recruited throughout all of SAISD and through a couple other high schools that were out of the district for him to go to the band.
Oh yeah.
Because he was a really good snare drummer, right? So in 8th grade, when you're a freshman, you can't march with the band if you're in percussion. Uh-huh. So you have to play the marimba, and you're on the sideline. You're still there, but you're playing the marimba,
you're not
right?
Actually out on the field.
Yeah, you're not on the field.
Right.
So as an 8th grader, the high school had him playing the marimba on the sideline with the high school team. And so that way, when he became a freshman, he could march on the field. Right. But while he was getting ready to go to high school, he had about 7 or 8 different high schools reaching out to get him to go to their school so he could be their snare drummer. And then he became he ended up going to the school that he was supposed to. Right. And he still
air quotes?
Air quotes, right?
No.
No. He went to Highland. And then they had him, so he started winning all these competitions. So
really,
he was in the city, probably the best snare drummer in the city.
Wow.
But let me tell you where they don't get what we're talking about, like the Judsons, right? They get the programs, they get the camps, they get the money to hire individual to have one-on-one sessions, right?
Yep.
Well, he didn't get all that.
Yep.
So he realized that being where he went, and he didn't go to another school that maybe could have given them that.
Yep.
He realized that when he went to go try out to get a scholarship at UTSA, you're not getting people from the city now. You're getting people from the state and out of state.
Right.
And when he went, he realized, dude, I'm good, but these cats have had better training.
Right.
They've had one-on-one sessions.
Yeah.
So he realized how unfortunate the smaller schools, the South Side schools, the East Side school, that don't have that money.
Yeah.
He realized why now.
Yeah.
And he thought, man, I probably should have gone to one of those schools that were recruiting me, because I could have gotten all that training. So you think about it, now of course all those schools have money, right?
Yeah.
A lot of those, especially in that area by the Judson.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, Judson always had 2 teams. They always had a red and a white team, right? And if you still didn't make one of those teams, those were the ones that were, well, I'm going to take my son somewhere else. And they might have been the best player on that other team that they went to, but they didn't have the training. They didn't have the skills that these did, because they got all the attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cranky?
Anyways, back to Bernie.
Back to Bernie.
No, actually, I kind of want to continue on that, because you bring up a good point. But I think back to when we were playing, right? When we were playing baseball, when we were playing football, like you said, we didn't have that shit. We didn't have it. But we had good players, right? We didn't have to go to camps. We didn't have to go recruit. We didn't have to, everything, I'm talking about baseball, Louis. I'm
because
sorry.
we had
but y'all would get the one quote unquote, international kid that would come in.
That was after we left.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't play.
After we left.
We had people coming from small towns just outside of
the U.S.
San Antonio.
Of the U.S.
And they wouldn't. They weren't even good enough to make the team.
We didn't have the camps and stuff because we had dads. Am I right or am I right?
You know what? You're right.
Holy shit. He strikes again, ladies and gentlemen.
The
cerebral assassin is back at it, dude.
No offense.
No offense.
Oh man. You know what? You got a point.
You bring up a good point.
You did bring up a good point.
I mean, we had our dads.
Coming home from work, tired as hell, but still going out there and freaking
hitting ground balls to us.
I mean,
ground balls
think
and
about it.
coaching,
Like
man.
I know, and I'm sure y'all. Actually, I mean, honestly, my dad wasn't like that, but he did kind of, get out there and encourage. But y'all's dads coach teams, right?
Yeah.
Y'all like little league teams. My dad never did that, but your dads got out there and coached.
Yeah, I mean,
So
dude,
I mean, they were the influence, right?
yeah, they were the ones that were always beating us in the head during practice. Yeah,
this guy threw his own kid as a father-son game.
from Major League.
Every time he blows his nose, every time he sneezes, it looks like a party favor coming out.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking. Like back in the day, we didn't have those camps.
Yeah.
We didn't have but I thought like our players were good enough to where we didn't have to recruit. And then we did have kids that came in from other districts or even other like little small towns right outside of San Antonio, and that got here, and they might have been the best player in there.
Mm-hmm.
But when they got here, it was like, oh shit, sorry man, there ain't no room for you here. You know that happened, Cranky. You know it happened. Like,
Well, and you think about it too, like especially the baseball team. They did. Y'all had a lot of good players, and that were still overlooked.
yep.
Because other bigger schools got more attention.
Well, head grades had something to do with that too.
And drug tests.
Alcohol.
They didn't have a Toby. They didn't have a Toby's corner.
No, it didn't.
I wasn't sure if I was jealous that everybody hung out there, but I know I never did. I think I might have been there one time, and for like 5 minutes, and then I left.
I could have said that too, but there's video of me there.
Not anymore. We lost that. And nobody has VCR anymore.
That's true. That's true.
Did we talk about that? Didn't that come up?
True. That's true. It wasn't a VHS tape.
Yeah, it wasn't a VHS thing. So nobody has one of those anymore.
We can go find one. Let me tell you.
Go to an antique store. Oh man.
Yeah, they're there. They're there.
Well, congratulations, Bernie.
But again, yes. Back to the main topic that we were talking about is. So yes, Bernie will play for the U.S. Championship on Saturday. Who's going on the? Who's
Right now,
Chinese Taipei.
Chinese
So
Taipei
they're undefeated right
They're
now.
undefeated.
Chinese
yeah.
Taipei- oh,
And
man.
whoever won between Venezuela and Mexico was gonna play against
whoever
Tomorrow.
lost.
tomorrow
Yeah.
against.
they're playing against Japan.
So all the,
They play against Japan tomorrow.
all the losers are playing right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Well, except for today.
Yeah, earlier.
Because
Yeah.
they won. But
Yep.
yeah, so Chinese Taipei, I don't know, man. It's always that thing that's like, man, yeah, they're the best team in the U.S. And then they end up playing somebody like Japan. Or
Well, see, and I thought it would have been
Chinese
Japan.
Taipei.
Japan crushed the heck out of Puerto Rico. What was it? I think it was 10-0 in 3 innings or 4 innings.
Puerto Rico or Cuba?
No, Puerto Rico, and then they crushed Cuba too. Yeah, man.
I just find it funny how we talk about the World Series and then we talk about something else. And then we go back to the World Series and we talk about something else.
That's our MO. That's our salute to Roger.
My last point on the Little League World Series. The one thing I will say though is the umpires are trash.
They're horrible.
They're trashing
They're
every
freaking
freaking-
horrible.
Yeah,
dude.
they are, man. But these are really, really bad.
But-
And you know, this week we wanted to have John on, right?
Yeah.
We wanted to have him on,
yeah.
and it didn't work out. He had a prior engagement this week, but I want to talk to him about that too, because I've seen a couple of the guys that he has that he's taken with him to go, do some big tournaments.
The tournaments, yeah.
And these guys are, I don't know, man. They're questionable to me too, man. I actually messaged one of them earlier, and I said, "Hey, man, this guy calls like you." Because man, it's trash, bro.
But
It's trash.
But even on TikTok, you see like videos of umpires that they're fighting parents
And,
now, man.
and see,
this is why we wanna-
and
we
this
wanted
is
to
why
talk
I
to-
want to have him on.
Yeah.
This is why I want to have him on because I want to talk straight directly to him and find out like
Get it
whatever
from the
horror
horse's
stories,
well.
like shit that they've gone through, which I
Yeah.
know it happens. It happens more often than not. Just because it's not on video doesn't mean it didn't happen. Because I know they have to deal with these fucking parents and the coaches. So that was my main thing is that let's get him on to talk to him so we
Yeah.
can get it straight from the.
Oh, I
straight
was
from
gonna say,
the gift horse.
the horse's mouth, but well,
Straight from Panseco's mouth.
that's right.
Oh, now for those of you who don't know what Panseco means, but we'll explain it. To
Yeah,
you.
we'll explain it when he's on.
But yeah, no, you're right, dude. I don't know what they need to do. Even that game, the Texas game, when they were playing against Florida.
Florida, yeah.
Man, that umpire was calling some pitches that were at least a foot outside.
should-
and we
today-
talked about it last year too.
Yeah, and today was the same thing. Today against
it was
Nevada was the
horrible,
same
dude.
thing. The good thing is that it was in their favor today, but man, it was horrible. It was horrible.
They need to get real. Oh, there you go. So Japan
Yeah.
and Venezuela.
Yeah. Oh, so Venezuela won. Yeah. Well, they were winning.
Oh, they were
Yeah.
winning. The Little League dreams. Did y'all just play?
CYO?
CYO, or did y'all play Little League
we
at all?
played Little League. We went to Babe Ruth and
Yeah.
after
Oh, y'all played Babe Ruth too?
Yeah.
after CYO,
CYO.
after we couldn't play CYO no more, we went to Babe Ruth and played out there, 13 through 15.
Babe. So the only thing I played was Little League, and then we lost our first game. I actually made the All-Star team, and we lost our first game. We were gone. We were gone. We didn't have a chance. But we couldn't have raised $38,000 anyway to make it.
What league was the Malibu team?
That was Little League.
That was Little League.
Yeah, it was Little League.
Yeah.
But
We made the All-Star team on
yeah, but there's a lot of controversy with that. Remember how we were pissed off at Columbia Heights?
Yes,
because of all this
'cause,
shit there. Fuck you, Columbia Heights, Little League. Fuck you, man. They fucking screwed us over because they supposedly played a game that they were supposed to make up, and we were supposed to win the league. But all of a sudden, they played this game and they won, and now all of a sudden we lost, so we didn't win the league. Like, really? Fuck that, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, screw you, Columbia Little League, Columbia Heights.
Moving on.
And screw those guys from John Jay that
Yes.
fucked us over too, man. That was an all-star team. That was an all-star team that we were playing at, and it was over there by what's the softball field over there? The
Normal?
Albert Joe.
Oh, Albert Joe.
It wasn't too far from Albert
Yeah,
Joe.
it was
and
past.
that Little League field was like you could kick a baseball out of there. I mean, really. And then yours truly hit 2 home runs in that tournament. But I mean, literally, dude, like it was just a line drive they got over the base.
They were about it. Those fields were about as big as this one.
Well, they are
250
now.
what are they, 250?
Like,
Yeah, like,
Right?
like
200.
now, but back, because back then, well, that was for the bigger kids. So like if this is 225, that would have been 225 for us, which were the bigger kids, not
the
these
12-year-olds.
11 or
Yeah,
12 year olds.
exactly.
So it was the bigger ones. So their field was probably even smaller.
Yeah.
But ours was about the way it is now, like 225 or whatever. But yeah, I hit 2 home runs. But anyway, but we were playing in the next game, and these fuckers decided not to show up because they were drunk or some shit. I don't know what they were doing, but they didn't show up, and we're like, you motherfucker. So they screwed us over. So fuck John Jay too, man. That's all I gotta say about that. Quick shots. Who's got quick shots?
We know you do.
Fuck, I got 2 of them on the way over here. And Louis said half of it too. So I'm driving over here, right? And for one, I'm late. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can deduct my pay if you want. But, so people, listen. If you don't have Bluetooth on your phone, on your car, you need to figure out what to do to get it or get a new car or something, because you driving with the phone in your hand, it's not working. And let's admit it. Let's be honest. Everybody uses their phone when they're driving. There's no way around it. You know it. Everybody knows it. everybody's using their phone.
Whether you're on maps, whether
doesn't
you're
matter.
whether you're texting, whether you're calling.
If you're watching porn, it's like, I don't know how you're gonna do it with one hand on the wheel and the other on the phone. Or what are you using? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Like, people don't use your phone while you're driving. Either don't use it at all, like you're supposed to, and don't break the law, or learn how to drive while you're using it. Because I can tell you. It's like, how they say, like, when you're trying to find like a house or something, or going on directions, like, what do? You turn down the radio when you're looking for a house. Like, it's stupid. Like,
when you're trying to parallel.
Yeah, so you drive slower because you're on the phone. Okay, well, don't get on the phone because you're holding up traffic. You're holding up me trying to get here so I can do my show, motherfucker. Anyway,
well, it says that cars aren't required to have Bluetooth even now.
No,
but most vehicles are now created to connect to Bluetooth. So there are a few states that are trying to pass that, but it hasn't passed yet.
So unless they're driving a DeLorean, they should have fucking Bluetooth on their phone, on their car,
and blinkers.
Yes, motherfucker.
Because that model, I know that model that I just saw. That model came with a blinker.
Even if you were in a horse-drawn fucking carriage, you had to use some sort of blinker signal.
Everybody had the hand signals.
Motherfuckers. Who's next? Who's got one?
Oh, you had two. What was the other one?
Wow. Okay, so this all ties in together, right? So here's my second one. As Louis pops the cork on the blackberry whiskey. So I'm in McDonald's. First of all, I'm sorry, kids. Earmuffs. Fuck you, McDonald's. Really, fuck you. Like, the line was taking so long, right, just to pay. And I even told the kid as we're there waiting, I said, how long does it take to make a fucking chicken sandwich? Like, you don't deep fry it. You don't do anything else to it. You just throw it in the fucking microwave, throw some, mayonnaise on it, a cheese and bacon, whatever. It just doesn't take that fucking long. You've seen videos on TikTok, I'm sure. It doesn't take that long. So as I'm pulling up, I pay and I move up, and the guy at the window, I knew he was gonna say it. Can you pull up to number 1? We're waiting on your McChicken Deluxe. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You're waiting on you can't throw a chicken in between two buns with some bacon and some cheese? So, okay, I pull up to number 1. I'm waiting. And guess what? I'm waiting some more. I actually have to walk inside because it took them 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I was already late, right? You guys are waiting for me. You're probably calling me every name in the book because that's how you are.
Nah, we're watching baseball.
Yeah.
So I go inside, and as I'm there, and they're looking at me. Yes, sir. Can I help you? I said, yeah, I'm parked out there. I'm number 1. I'm waiting for my order. Oh, it's right here. I'm sorry. Like, oh, it's ready? Yes, it's ready. Well, you have people that, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. I grabbed it, and guess what? They forgot one of my fries.
I was just gonna say
they fucking forgot one of my fries.
Like one single fry?
No, one whole fucking large order of fries. And they were trying to sell me a basket. They probably would have forgot that too, motherfucker.
So, I've said it before.
Piece of shit.
It's called fast food, but yet every single fast food place deals with it.
It's not so fast.
It's not, right? But they all have that spot that you have to go to because their food's not ready.
But it's like, oh fuck! I had to keep going. Never mind, I forgot.
So everybody has that one spot. Hey, can you move up to now? Like I was telling you earlier, they have the curbside spots 1 through 4, 1 through 5, whatever. But now they have spots for drive-through. Can you move up to number 1? Because the food's never ready.
Never.
And those are the ones that I hate because whether I'm in curbside, whether I'm in there, I wait so long, the food comes out, And instead of being responsible and checking everything, I leave. And when I get here, damn, they forgot this. They forgot this burger. They forgot these fries. They forgot that. I'm not going to lie, man. I am that one that calls them and cusses them out.
I've done it too.
And then they,
I don't know about cussing
we'll
them out.
have you, just whenever you come back, just ask for so-and-so and we'll have your burger or whatever. And so, and I take advantage of it all the time. I do it. But
I do call them back, but I don't cuss them out. I just make sure that they give me something free. Like if I waited that long and you still fucked up my order because you couldn't get it right, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna expect something free. I'm gonna call. It's like Little Caesars, right? You request a pizza. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, I understand, but it's not gonna take 30 minutes. It's gonna take 10, 12, maybe not 30 minutes. And then you get home and it's like it's a fucking stuffed crust. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't ask for a stuffed crust. And then I got
that's your problem, man. Stuffed crust is the way to go.
I don't like stuffed crust, dude. I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like extra cheese in my my dough.
I remember when it was 30 minutes or less, or it was free.
or it was free.
Domino's.
Exactly.
What happened to those days, man?
Long gone, my friend.
Yeah.
Long gone.
So when you order from McDonald's, did you mobile app?
No.
That's your problem.
But what did it matter? Because they still have to make it.
That's I was gonna make that point.
They still have to make it.
I don't know if it's worked for you, Cranky, but for me, when I freaking order it ahead of time.
Okay. But he's
doesn't
ordering
work.
for He's ordering for
You're
one.
right, you're right.
He's ordering for one. He's not
I'm
ordering
to
for
make
5.
one
And
burger,
he's-
one fry, and one drink.
And he's not ordering for Louis' football team. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
we
I understand, Cranky. I really do.
We
but,
have the starting 5 and 2 subs.
But no, I mean, I've done it if I'm by myself. When you go through the app, it's so much easier. Like if I get my Frappuccino, so get my Frappuccino, order my Frappuccino,
Yeah,
drive
and-
up.
hey,
Oh, what's your mobile order?
well, when
I
I
get
go-
my free cookie.
Yeah.
I'm good.
when I go by myself too, like I usually use the I'm using my points, so I have this, and when I get there, anything else you'd like? Yeah, just add some fries or whatever. Okay, and it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
But when I'm placing an order, no.
Well, when you order, yeah, can I get a cheeseburger and a Coke?
Cheeseburger and a Coke.
Cheeseburger and a Coke. And a cheeseburger and
And
a
a cheeseburger and a Coke.
Wait, where's that from?
That's Sinbad.
Oh God,
Dude,
Damn it,
I
man.
literally,
need
we
to go
literally
back
have
and
the
watch
same
that.
order every time we go. It's a 40-piece bundle, a McDouble, a hot and spicy, and then whatever I want. Those are the
Yeah.
and then 2 baskets of fries, and that's it. That's our order all the time. It's always the same. It never changes. That's why I hate the people. Kind of like
It's Sinbad.
it was Sinbad, right?
Sinbad said it.
Let me have the menu hasn't changed in 20-something years.
Let me have
The menu hasn't changed, man.
The only thing that's changed on the menu are the prices, man.
Yeah.
Pricey as shit.
For real.
Like $8 now for a 20-piece or some shit like that. Like, it used to be $4. Hello. We're just old. Are we just old cranky people, dude? Is that where we're at now?
No,
man.
We just lived in the best generation ever.
Thank you.
But I think we've always had complaints. People are just hearing them now.
Yeah.
And that's why they say don't wake the bear, right?
That's right.
Don't
You've
poke the
seen
bear.
it. Don't poke the bear. You've seen it on TikTok everywhere you look. They're like, don't fuck with the Generation X. Don't fuck with them. Because that's us. That's us. That's the one you don't want to fuck. Well, if truth be told, Generation X is the most annoying generation. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Like how we know we're the ones that don't bother nobody.
Yeah, we don't bother anybody, man.
We're the ones that sit back and
Unless
watch
you-
everybody fucking
Unless you listen to
burn.
our podcast, I mean, that's the only time that you're going to hear
Others
complaints.
complain.
I just walk past people, man. I tune people out.
I did.
That's the one thing, and it's just funny, right? Because Sabrina knows when that's why I poured it. I'll bring it up. She knows when I'm getting to that point, right? Because she'll look at me and she'll be like, don't say nothing, or she'll say, or if it's a post, you're not gonna respond, right? Don't respond,
Wow,
right? And
she
I'm like,
knows you
no,
already.
and I'm like, okay, cool, and I can have self control.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
But when she gets mad,
Oh hell
it's
no!
like,
Hell
and
no!
then I'm like, hey, relax, just like, no, because you would be the same way. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I have you to calm me down. I try to calm her down, and she's like, no.
No, I'm gonna say, oh fuck that! Oh hell no! I just and then the nails come out. I bet. But it's funny too. Like, how many times have you've probably either texting or even on Facebook or something, like somebody says something or do whatever, and you're there and you're just fucking typing and typing. I'm like, fuck this, this and fucking you and back on, and then you're like,
Delete it all.
fuck,
Yes.
never mind. I just fucking I'll delete it.
So let me
I
say,
delete it.
I was
I don't
telling
need
Sabrina,
to.
I was telling Sabrina about so on Snapchat they have a hold on, let me take my shot.
Oh, a shot.
On-
A Maserati.
Maserati keys. It's from License to Drive.
License to drive.
So I was telling her that there's a, on Snap you have the people that you follow so you can see their feed. But then they have like other stuff that they have like other, World Star and ESPN and all these other things, right? So I kind of, go through some of those sometimes when I'm bored. But there's one that says, it has one that's exactly like that, where they're having a conversation and you see the person type out this whole long and then they delete everything. And those are the ones that I like watching, man. I like it because I would have said the same thing. I was sitting there,
So
I
you
would
can
have said
see
that.
you can see what they wanted to say, and then
they
eventually
put,
like,
okay.
oh fuck that, then delete it, and they're like,
Yeah.
K.
Yeah. Oh, and that's when she knows that we're not in agreement.
Oh,
If I put K,
oh,
yeah. If I don't put the O, she knows.
Or you spell the OKAY.
No, my phone already knows not to put the OKAY.
You know what I use to just kind of end it, to say, okay, I get you, I understand.
and Android,
I don't
yeah,
I don't put K, I put KK. When I put KK,
That means-
then that's like, okay, yes, I got you, I fucked up, or you're right,
It's
KK,
finished.
KK. That's it. That's it. She can't send me anything else after that, because then I understand. So it's KK.
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations to Bernie.
Is that the running joke for the day?
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I mean, really? Oh man, back like what am I trying to say? I wanted to tell some stories about when I was playing Little League. It was there was one girl that we had in the league, and I want to say her name, but I don't know if I should. But the last name started with H. Blonde girl. First name started with C. They're looking, they're thinking, they're trying to remember.
I think I got it, but
Man.
I think I have it.
If I say the name to them, they'll know who it is.
I think I know, but
I
I'm
think
not
I know.
sure.
She was the only girl
A grade above us?
I believe so, and she used to play basketball.
I think I know. Yes.
too. Yeah.
So she was either a grade or two above us, but she used to play. So she played in the same league that I played in, because at that time we were the only Little League team around there.
Yeah.
We were the Five Diamonds was there, but there was no other Little League league
Yeah.
for that area. It was South San Little League.
I thought they played right there at the Kaizen.
At Kaizen, yeah, that was South San Little League.
Yeah.
But that wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was our Little League.
Yeah.
It wasn't Five Diamonds. That was our Little League. So she was the only girl that played. And before the game started, right, they're warming up, and somebody swung a bat.
No, dude.
And clocked her right in the head, dude. Wham! And you just heard this yell, like, "Ah!" And everybody turned around and looked over there, and she's on the floor. But she got hit, but she didn't bleed or anything.
yeah.
She just got hit really hard.
Yeah.
They had to call the ambulance and everything. And I was
you rubbed some dirt on it.
I know.
It wasn't like when Rilla hit Coach Ramos.
Oh yeah, I remember that because I remember him going to the football. Like, what's wrong, coach?
Dude. Oh, and that was those are kind of stories that I remember because like it was so cool to have that league, even though as small as it was.
Yeah.
It just encompassed that community. It was real small. Like, and that's why I was wondering because I didn't know if y'all had access to it. Y'all had to because that was the same district, so to speak, I guess.
But we didn't play Little League.
Yeah, but y'all didn't play Little League. That's what I'm saying.
we played
Like, y'all
CYO,
went and
so-
played CYO.
Yeah,
And I played CYO, but I didn't go to catechism.
We played. Neither did I.
Yeah,
We played Big Kids Bowl.
that was supposed to be a rule too. We had to go to catechism to play.
Fuck that. I never went.
Yeah.
Then my parents didn't even make me go either.
I went, but I didn't learn anything. You know,
I just learned the sign of the cross, and that was all I learned.
that's all I learned.
Yeah, I remember them telling me that has to be a rule, and then it was like, nah, just come to the team. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, well, that was the only reason I played. They're like, well, you got to go to catechism. Do I?
But that was
Do I?
kind of like a dumb rule because Louis wasn't Catholic.
exactly.
So why are you gonna make a non-Catholic kid go to catechism just to play baseball?
Because he was playing CYO.
Doesn't matter though, man.
I know, but
You know?
but
But
that
it's
was
because
there.
they
That,
were
I know.
Catholic
and
youth organization,
Oh,
right?
that's
Yeah.
right.
And
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
get it, but that was the whole thing, and so it was like, nah.
Was you satanic? What was
We had, but we had to work around, and we were able to get through it and win cities.
And I was,
And we won
able
cities.
to. I'll go out there and give 110%. And
I believe we gave 110%.
I really do believe we gave 110% today.
Oh man!
Anyway, congratulations
To Bernie.
Salud!
Hey, all right. Way to go, Bernie! Way to go to make it to. And we had a San Antonio team that wasn't. I don't know how many years ago that was.
McAllister?
No, McAllister. Yeah.
who went?
He won it all. They won it all, right?
No, they
No,
lost
they
it.
lost. They lost to California.
Yeah, they lost
Or
California.
Hawaii.
No. Oh, it was
they
Hawaii,
lost
right?
either California or Hawaii.
Yeah,
because they
yeah. Hold on.
stomped.
I'm gonna look it up. But
they
I think it
stomped
was,
on.
Yeah, they got stomped on, bro.
Because those
Yeah.
teams were California and Hawaii. I'm surprised that Hawaii's not. Are they
tested?
out?
No, they're
they're
playing
losing
right now.
4-0.
They're playing right now. I'm surprised Hawaii's not drug tested.
Can we get a 23andMe on that kid? Because they're gonna find out how
What the
old
hell's
he
in that
is.
spam that y'all got over there?
But the last international team to win the entire thing was against a Texas team. It was from Lufkin. They won 12-2 in 4 innings.
Who was it?
In 5 innings. Japan.
But how many years ago was that?
That was in 2017.
So an international team
Won the-
since 2017 has
not won it.
not won. That's kind of sus.
Speaking of Lufkin,
Continuing with the baseball stories.
that we keep coming back to.
I guess this is gonna be our segment today. We're just gonna stick with that. Let's just do that.
No, we'll have what is it called? Baseball stories between
Dupe.
between quick shots.
There you go.
And fuck you, McDonald's. Well, Lufkin was our freshman year.
Yeah.
And they went to state. Southside went to state, and they beat Lufkin the first game. And they lost. No, they lost to Brazoswood.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they lost to Brazoswood.
Okay, then
in
Lufkin's
the-
cool.
And I was like, Lufkin, isn't that the camper? Isn't that the camper thing that they used to put on the back of the trucks? Look it up. I bet you.
So 2012 was when McAllister was making their
It's
run.
been that long?
No, 2009.
No way.
Yes.
That's more than 10 years.
Yep.
See, I learned something.
It was McAllister 2009 Little League World Series run.
And they lost to who?
And
But they didn't make it to the U.S. Championship, though, did
No,
they?
they didn't.
No.
No, because they lost to.
Or did they?
I thought they did.
No, they might have.
And they lost in the U.S. Championship. That's what I thought.
Did it? Hold on.
Come on, stat
I'm
boy.
Googling
Come
it,
on,
man.
man. What the...
I'm getting all these damn
Are we
ads.
gonna, Cranky, we need to find another stat man. We need another stat.
Hey, Sabrina was doing it, man. With a
No, we need.
Oh,
we need
shit. Here you go, sir. You can pour them. Oh man.
we need a stat girl with like with big boobies to come and just be like she's our stat girl now And that's our stat girl. Every time we have something to say,
Well, you know what? And then McAllister was making another run in 2017, but they lost to Lufkin, and that's who ended up going all the way.
Fucking Lufkin.
Anyone?
Yeah. Give
Anyone?
me
Bueller.
Anyone?
Bueller. Hey, I did say I want to talk about boobies, didn't I?
You did.
I did.
You also sent another one today on the group chat. That was actually pretty good.
Killed.
Kill it tight, because I have it. Oh, that's
Just
perfect.
killing time.
You had mentioned another one today.
What did I say? I don't even remember.
It was the one about
The new Haptua?
No.
women control access to sex.
Oh, what'd
and
y'all think of
men
that?
control access to marriage.
What'd y'all think of that?
I totally agree.
What'd y'all think of that?
I'm sorry, listener 1 and listener 2 that feel that we agree on everything. We're not going to mention any names anymore because, the society and day and age that we live in. Should I continue, Porky? Because, but thing 1 and thing 2.
Oh, these shots are going down smooth.
They sure are, man.
Shit.
They are.
Lucky this thing is over. Lucky it's finished.
Yeah,
And that scissor shit that you got.
There's 4 more bottles.
Oh, fuck that.
Razor.
And that's for a different time.
But anyways,
Different century.
so we don't agree. we always agree according to everybody, right? But this is where I will agree. I do agree that women do hold the access to sex because they can always say no. They can always, I'm tired. I've had a long day. I've been frustrated. I'm on my period. You name it. There's always something.
It's like this show I watch. It's called
How I Met Your Mother.
No, that one too. But they don't say this on that show.
It's called real sex.
They don't say that on this show either. So it's called Rules of Engagement, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yes.
the guy was like he's trying to get his girl to get a birthday gift.
He wants a birthday gift.
He wants a birthday gift. So he's trying to get her to like tell him what you want for your birthday every year. And like,
Yeah.
you. So for her birthday every year, she tells him, "Wow, I want to watch The Notebook. I want to do this. I want to cuddle. I want you to clean the house. I want you to do that." He goes, "Well, what about the naughty stuff?" He goes, "Well, I can get that whenever I want because I'm a girl and you're a guy."
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yes.
And it's true. So here's the thing. Whenever they're in the mood, you just have to be ready. And whenever you're in the mood, it's if they're wanting to and willing to.
Yeah.
But how many times do you see posts of, but when am I going to get a ring? When am I going to get the question pop? How long is it going to take?
When you
So
get
you're
your cherry
right.
pop, that's when you're question pop.
So you're right. Men do hold the access to marriage.
Yeah.
But women hold the access to sex.
But because he kind of mentioned, Cranky kind of mentioned that, right? That was kind of along what you were saying maybe a couple of episodes ago, where you were saying like women have the choice.
And men have the opportunity.
And men have to, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Have the opportunity, but we're
option.
talking about
Option, there you go.
Yeah.
sex and we're talking about marriage. But
Yep.
then that's why I was like, and I saw it pop up, and I was like, let me write this to these motherfuckers and let me see what they think about it, because it's like, well, women can't get married with.
Exactly. Well, they can.
They can.
Look at.
Remember that saying back in, I don't know if it still goes around, but back in our day, that saying was women know that if they're gonna have sex with the guy
Within the first 5
sec-
minutes.
Yeah, within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
of meeting them.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
It's true.
You know.
It's
I believe
true.
a couple of wise guys talked about that one time.
Yes.
Way back,
back. Yeah.
So I posed the question, that exact same question, and to a few different people, and of course one being Sabrina, and every single one. The bottle's gone. Don't make me go to the freezer. And she agreed. She was like, "No, it's true. It's true. Like you'll know. They know right away. A woman knows right away if she's willing. Now the only ones, and even at that, she says, even at that, it's not even a gray area.
If they a hoe,
It was like,
No?
you know how some people are like, oh, well, if you get them drunk enough and then they finally like, or they're going through something or whatever.
Loosen up.
No, they still know the person though, because so many people are going to take their opportunity. but they already know the person that they're willing to give that opportunity to if that person takes the chance.
Well, nowadays you can't get them drunk enough.
Yeah, it's the Bill Cosby law.
Yes.
The Masterson. The Masterson law. Oh man.
But I heard something. I don't know if I told y'all this the other day. I heard this how women have hoes too, but their hoes consist of the person that they want to be with, that they want to talk to, is not giving them the attention. So they got hoes that give them the attention,
right?
But she's not going to give them no
play.
Speaking by experience.
remember, Sabrina was mentioning that the last time because she goes, yeah. It's what is it? It was the monkey bar.
Monkey bar,
So you keep them. They keep them close enough until they're getting the attention from the one they want.
Right.
And that's
so it's
like
like the little puppy dog. Like the guy keeps him on the leash, or the girl. Like he can do. The girl can do it too. The guy can do it too. Like keep him on the leash just far enough, and then you just kind of give him a little nudge.
Come back.
Now, in How I Met Your Mother, it was called the hook. You got him on the hook. She has you on the hook. She opens the door so much, but she's not gonna let you in.
But then you try and stick it in. God damn it! No.
Yep.
It's an interesting question.
Interesting.
And I wanted to talk about boobies, and y'all ended up talking about this.
Oh yeah.
What are we gonna talk about boobies?
No, that was a good one. No, that was a good one. But my question is, are boobies like all fake boobies? Cracked? Are they all they're cracked up to be?
Mm-hmm. This is my thing about fake boobies. I'm gonna tell you this. I think fake boobies, if you're gonna get them, I think you need to be like a stripper for 2 years to show them off.
That's got to be the that's the caveat right there.
The caveat.
What's the point of buying a Ferrari? You can just put it in the garage.
Show the puppies. Show the puppies.
All right. So here was this was a conversation that was had too.
Show the puppies.
It was like how. When we talk about, going back to what we were talking about, where women hold the access to sex, right? That's what it was. It was like, okay, doesn't it feel great to be with someone who's that's their girlfriend? She's freaking amazing. She's hot, yeah. But what's the point of having a Ferrari if you can't detail it? If you can't take it for a drive, you know what I mean? Like it just sits in the driveway all day. Like it's not. So I get Cranky's analogy here.
A Maserati.
It should be every doctor, plastic surgeon guy. You want a boobie? Okay, this is your contract. Stripper for 2 years.
So they have to register like a sex offender, but it's got to be you're gonna be a
stripper for 2 years. You gotta show my work off.
There you go. Show my
all the strip clubs. All the strip clubs.
Give me some more business.
Yes. They get all the ladies that just had booby, big booby enhancements, and they have a draft. And then they draft. They're like, with the number one pick in the booby draft, all stars. It does not around anymore.
Cantalopes.
And you realize, right? They all go to Mexico now to go get everything done.
Yes, they do.
It's either there or Miami, and Miami's still expensive.
I heard Miami. They go to Miami too.
Yeah.
It's not safe in Mexico, apparently, I guess.
Well, not anymore, but
dude, I've got some amoxicillin from Mexico, and that shit works.
Oh yeah,
there's got to be some cocaine in that. I'm guessing.
No, dude, I'm telling you, man. We used to get penicillin, the bottle, the big tub of penicillins from Mexico, man, and that
Econo size.
That thing. Didn't matter what you had, it killed it. It killed it.
I think I got gout. You ain't got gout anymore.
And there's just regular Tylenol.
No, those were horse pills, man. Those things from Mexico were horse pills.
It said Tylenol on it. Spelled with the I instead of a Y.
Oh man.
With the second pick of the booby drafts. What strip clubs are open nowadays? All Stars is gone.
Yeah.
But all the other ones, they keep on changing names. Though.
Yeah. Well, Sugar's is still there.
Ecstasy,
well, Sugar's has been the one that's been there for a long time.
Sugar and Perfect 10s are the longest running.
Yeah, and they're both on 410.
No, Rick's is still there.
Rick's is still there?
Yeah.
Rick's Cabaret?
Yeah.
on over there on
by
Weidner.
Weidner, yes. Yeah.
So Ecstasy is now called Scarlet's.
Oh, that's the one on 35, right?
Yeah. No.
Ecstasy,
Where the
the one-
atrium.
Oh, the one on 410, yes.
Where the
Where the
atrium
atrium used to be, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
behind
back
it.
atrium.
Yeah, off of 410 and...
Yeah,
He doesn't know. He
Broadway.
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
he doesn't know. He's
Oh, the
just saying.
Gentleman's Club, too, is still the same.
Oh, that's right. They closed the men's club,
They closed the men's club. Wild Zebra's closed.
but that's
Wait.
something new too.
It's another one now?
Yes.
Because
It's another one now.
it had
That was a good
changed-
one.
Wild Zebra had changed from a strip club to... It was like a lingerie place.
No, that was
that was right next door.
Oh, that was next door?
Yeah,
Oh, I
next
thought they
door.
had changed it.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
that was next door.
I mean, I heard.
I mean, yeah,
I didn't know.
by it all the time. That's it.
The other one that changed the name. The other one that changed the name is the one off at 35 where past where Splashtown used to be. Right
Yes.
there.
Oh,
Playboy.
That
Playboys,
one, I mean,
yeah.
that one changed.
That one changed the name too.
I heard that one changes like every year. you
Well,
know.
that
That's
one
what I heard.
see it all the time on my way to work.
Yeah, there you go.
So
yeah,
that's how I
yeah.
knew that it changed because I saw it. I was like, "What?" Hey, but now they have freaking poster-sized pictures of the girls posted on the outside.
Oh wow, I gotta
no,
go pass by
really?
there.
I gotta go do some research.
I gotta go
I'll
down
be right
35
back.
there tomorrow.
I've never seen that.
I gotta go to In and Out.
4-3.
damn.
Hawaii coming back.
Hawaii making a run.
It's still in the fourth.
And
Bases
bases
loaded,
loaded.
2 outs.
How do you go from talking about strip clubs to a score, man?
Yeah,
That
Porky.
grabbed my attention. The boobies weren't big enough.
But the other longest tenured one is the Palace.
Yes.
Also on 410.
410.
On 410.
Yes.
Wow, isn't that
Starcrest?
weird?
Starcrest.
Starcrest. Yep.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that all the best strip clubs are on 410?
Yeah. You know the best one back in the day was Giorgio's.
Giorgio's.
Wait, which one's that one?
The one on
That was
410 Callahan.
Callahan, yeah. On the inside
right
of
in front of
410.
St. Luke's. That's why they had it closed down.
Oh.
Because it was in front of St. Luke's.
What? Why?
Because they put that ordinance.
Get them
You couldn't be.
Catholics.
You couldn't be 100
Oh, really?
100 yards in front
From
of
a church.
from a church or a Catholic school. or
Yeah,
something
they
like
must
that.
have. They must
Yeah.
have got the. What do you call it? Distance that shit out.
So, what was the other one that used to be right there on Bandera when you would turn on the first street?
Oh,
It was. And that was the one that had all the $2 bill ones.
Yeah, I heard that it was called Paradise.
Yes.
No.
no, it wasn't. No,
Paradise was the Playboy
No.
Club.
Yes.
No. Well, then what was it then?
That one was.
That was what it was called
That was
before,
Paradise.
wasn't it?
It was, right?
It was
It was
what?
not.
It wasn't with a Z?
I heard it was called Paradise in the very beginning.
Nah, I think we all went.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I don't think I ever went to that.
That was a
one.
long time ago.
I know.
And
No,
that's
no,
what
it was
they would
Paradise.
give out the $2 bills, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It was Paradise, right?
It was not Paradise.
What was it then?
I don't remember, but it wasn't Paradise.
You know everything.
Where was Paradise
Crazy.
at?
Come
Paradise
on.
is where the Playboy Club is at.
Oh, I tell you, that's where
That's
the click.
Paradise.
The click was right there. Oh,
Because that was the all nude one for a while too, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, that one was all nude.
we're gonna have to do some.
Well, they said that
investigating.
the Playboy Club is all nude still. BYO because it's BYOB.
It's BYOB.
So you heard?
So I heard.
Yeah.
Now this one I did hear.
I don't know for sure. I definitely don't know for sure.
That's crazy that we're going from last episode talking
Anyway.
about kids events and we're gonna be giving away backpacks and to
Congratulations to Bernie.
congratulations,
We're
Bernie.
gonna take a trip up to Bernie and see if we can find what strip clubs
with the
are.
extra money you raised from the GoFundMe, I hope you go to Paradise. And
Or maybe your mom might get some big boobies. That's enough to give the whole team like moms
Boobies.
Well,
what are they like
Pretty-
5,000
like
now?
5, 6
Oh,
grand.
That's good.
They're like over 10 grand.
Well, it depends on where you go.
Yeah.
Oh, if you go to the real, if you
That's
don't go
true, too.
Yeah,
if you don't
depends on
go
where
to
you
the
go.
if you don't go to the back alley ones,
Yeah.
The one doctor right here that's sponsored by 995 Kiss, he has that financial plan, whatever. He charges over like 10
yeah,
grand.
but how many people can afford that shit? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna
I heard there was one. I heard there was one that went to this one off of 151, and they were like, "Oh yeah, $3,600," and they were like,
Yes.
"Oh, hey, per boob."
one boob? So what do they do? Do they repossess them? Your payment is in the middle of the night.
Let me get the left right now. I'll get the right later.
Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure that we'll have some people respond to this one and be like, "No, they now cost."
Yeah, I know.
Somebody's gonna tell us that it was paradise.
But if you're gonna buy a Ferrari, you better show off your Ferrari. And I don't want to just see the windshield.
I better see it on the road.
I don't want you to stick it up the tailpipe.
I don't want to see the whole Ferrari.
Hey, but I like Cranky's little contract
his
that they have to sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You got to do something for it. You got to show it.
If you're gonna
Get
get
a
them,
calendar. Do something.
I mean, if you want to you're getting them for a reason.
But you know what? How many don't you think that they start their own OnlyFans? Why do they got to go work somewhere when they can just make money off of a site?
You know, the ones that get me though. The ones that get me are the...
Which ones are the ones that have gotten you?
No. Well, not like that.
she stiffed me. God damn it!
I'm speaking metaphorically. Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
The ones that the ones that get on my nerves. Well, not even the right way to put it either. Goddamn. Let me just say what I'm gonna say, and then y'all put it in your own relation. The girls that just turn like 20 and 21, they get them.
Yeah.
18, 19, they get them. Like, why? Like, why wait? Why?
Body,
You know?
Body shame?
body shame type stuff. They're on social media.
Okay.
They're maybe they're showing off their body, maybe they're not.
This is
but they're hearing feedback from somebody that's telling them, well, you're not pretty
this is
enough.
where I'm gonna disagree.
They're hearing from the dude that they want to be with.
Yes.
Yeah,
Telling
exactly.
them, you know,
Or going through his Instagram and seeing what he's liking.
Seeing what he's
right?
liking.
Wow,
That's true.
Does
So,
that
I
happen?
like that.
Oh yeah, it doesn't happen. So here's what I will. Here's where I do disagree.
Here you go, Roger. Here you go,
Yeah,
Roger.
here you go, Roger. And thing one.
So that was thing two, I guess.
Well, I thought Roger was thing two, but now I know where you're going. So thing 1 and 2, yes. So, anyways, here's why I will disagree, because I've seen where people post stuff, right, and they've gotten enhancements, and when you see them before, they didn't need it, but I think they just felt, why not get it now to enjoy it in my youth rather than having to wait till later. And I've heard that before too, right? I feel the same way. I think the way Cranky does is like, why do you need to get it now? Enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy what you have.
Right.
You're getting the attention.
Yeah.
Now, later, if you feel, hey, I need to keep up with the Kardashians, I guess, right? I mean, then I get it. But there's people that they get it when they don't need it.
But listen.
But it's because the opportunity's there. Maybe they had the money. Maybe they had somebody pay for it. Maybe it was just it. And everything that I've heard is, well, because I want to enjoy it while I have it.
Okay, so two things, right? So think about all these kids.
Two things.
Two big ones. Two big ones. So okay, so the kids nowadays, right, that are getting 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 tattoos on their fucking body.
Yeah.
You think they're worried about that later on in their life?
They're not worried about it at the time.
Exactly. So later on, then they're going to start worrying about it, and then what?
Yeah.
It's going to be all saggy and ugly and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but that's the difference. That's the difference. When tattoos will be all saggy and like that.
The things that they're getting aren't.
The boob jobs won't. They'll still be perky. Dolly Parton, baby.
Working 9 to 5. What a way.
That bitch ain't never worked 9 to 5.
I know.
I don't even work 9 to 5.
Me either.
I don't even work 10 to 5.
I don't even work, period.
Oh, Monday I worked 1 to 2.
I think I thought about working today. Doesn't mean I worked. But okay, so so secondly, then it's whether you think about it or not, because we're not girls, we're not women. We don't get that. We don't get that shit from other people and saying, "Well, you're fucking ugly and your ass is this and you need, your face is." And then next thing you know, they're getting all this stuff. They're getting their face done. They're getting their lips done.
Yeah.
And
they're getting the BBL. They're getting
exactly. To me, I can't stand when women do the cheek shit, right?
Or the lips,
or the lip filler, or all that shit.
I don't like,
and
I don't like the ass jobs.
Dude, and they look like baboons' fucking ass.
Yeah.
When they get their lips all big,
or even their ass, they look like baboons'
so
ass.
it's I mean, I don't but we're not women. We don't get that. we don't get somebody telling us that.
But you know why?
Can try to be pretty, but
let me tell you why though. Because when they get it, there's some like us, I guess, that's not. It's not anything exciting, I guess. Right? Something that we're like, oh yeah, that's amazing. It's like it looks ridiculous. But you know what? They have people that are, oh my, oh damn, oh this.
Yeah.
So that's why they get it, because they get that attention.
Yeah.
They get that attention from people that they're gonna get it from somewhere, because there's more mañosos out there than there are people that are
somebody is willing to pay for a picture of that.
Yes.
The monkey bar, baby. The monkey bar.
Yep, the monkey bar effect. That's what it is.
Monkey bar, the monkey bar.
That blackberry whiskey's going down good.
It went out smoother today.
It really did.
It really did. You're talking about boobs, and once again, congratulations to
the Boerne
All-Star team for making it to the American Championship game.
There was a game previously where they interviewed one of the kids' moms. That was these are speaking of boobs.
She was on the Florida team, I bet.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think name drop fucking.
I think he did. I think he mentioned it. Yes. I think name drop mentioned it.
Yes.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, she was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Boobies. Are they good or are they bad?
Hooters. Yum, yum, yum. Hooters on a girl's dumb.
What's gonna happen when that dude passes away? Dude?
Oh man!
You know all the shit that's attributed to Ed O'Neill, like all that shit that's attributed to that guy.
Hey, what was it? What was it that he just? He was the voiceover. You know how Morgan Freeman used to do the voiceovers. He was just one on a documentary or on something. I can't remember. I was looking at it and it said voiceover or voice by Ed O'Neill, and I was like, what? And it was a sports one though, and I was watching it. I was like, "Damn, that's pretty crazy."
I didn't even know that Liev Schreiber, what's his name? Liev
Schreiber, I think you're right. The one that
Schreiber.
came on. The one that came
he
on.
does
screen.
the Hard Knocks. Did I hear that right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch the Hard Knocks.
Liev Schreiber does the Hard Knocks.
I know what you're talking
voiceover
about, yes.
for the Hard Knocks. That's what I heard.
Good ass Roger.
I didn't know that.
He's the one that watches that shit.
Yeah,
and
name drop watches it all that. I'm on episode 3.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, cares? Yeah, that's his boobs.
He's throwing that out and Yankees out as much as we're like, and
Yankees. Roger. God, there's kids watching. Shit, are we done? Wow.
I guess we're done.
We have covered.
It was funny because we started out kind of like mellow,
Kind of mediocre.
but then these blackberries kicked in, and I think we raised the volume a little, man.
The kids are upstairs like that, like shit, like they're in a fetal position. Mommy.
The girls are scratching up boob lists off their bucket list. Boob job after bucket list. No boob job.
No BBL.
And the older boy is just still sitting there right there at the stairs.
He's searching on that shit. He's like, what have you been searching for, son?
Clear your history.
Clear your history.
Yeah, you can go in on Google. I don't know about iPhones. If you have an iPhone, you're screwed. Oh man, that's how I stay sane. Oh my god! So that's it. Nobody got anything.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about the shootings and the. I think we had a great show today, guys.
Nobody got killed. I'm sure there's somebody that got killed, stabbed. I don't know.
Yeah, there was quite a few.
I don't know. I think we just had fun today, man.
That was it, bro. I think it was.
And I hope people listen to this one.
That's what we wanted. I think after these past couple episodes,
couple of political episodes,
we needed this shit.
Yeah,
we needed to bust out.
Yeah,
man. And thing one and thing two.
Don't hate us. Don't hate us.
Hey,
don't hate. Like we said, don't hate the player, hate the game.
It's all for ratings. It's all for ratings.
That's all it is, man.
If you went to that Grupo Frontera concert, let me tell you.
Maybe we should have like like somebody that has fake boobs on it, man. You know,
To ask them why?
to ask them like, yeah, like
Why?
Or-
What
or
the
we
feedback is? What
we could
what
put
the
a-
benefit was? What the
how
Question-
much?
Yeah, we could put a questionnaire and say, like,
Right.
what were your driving forces?
I wouldn't doubt that she knows somebody.
Yeah.
So we'll see if she can do some research, and then we'll have Sabrina do a.
Well, hopefully we get other women on the show because we don't want Sabrina to be the woman's
perspective
perspective
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
We need other people to come up
Because then
and
she gets
say,
in trouble.
we need other people to come up and say, look, this is my point, and these are my points. Check them out. Yeah. And if you're out there and you just got boobies, go to
Flash somebody. Flash somebody.
Damn, I was always gonna say All Stars. God damn, salute to All Stars, man.
you had-
I'm surprised.
Hey, you remember the shirt that I had when we went to the concert?
No.
When we went to it was a Godsmack, and I can't remember when we went out there to, it was a Retama.
Bush.
The
Amphitheater.
Yeah, when we went to the amphitheater. We left there and we ended up going back to B&N. And then we went to a couple places. And I had a red shirt on. And it said,
Show me your titties.
"A penny for your thoughts. $1 if you flash me." We gave away a few dollars that day. Let's just say that.
That's why Mardi Gras is the best
I was just
party.
gonna say, dude. I was just gonna say, I've been there. I've been there.
They
dude.
do it for beads.
Yeah.
They don't do it for money.
It's free.
They do it.
You can go to the dollar store and buy a shit ton of
I know.
beads and go to Louisiana
And they're
have
not even enhanced. They're fucking floppy disk. You know, looking like sandbags and shit. But they're proud to show that shit for some beads.
Flapping her tits like Buffalo Bill. Yeah, they're hitting their knees and shit. She's playing hacky
What's
sack.
that song on TikTok? Flop them out. Let me see. Don't did it.
Holy shit balls, dude. What happened in this episode?
Bernie won.
Congratulations to the Bernie All-Stars.
Salutes.
Empty beer cans.
Empty
Empty beer cans and an empty bottle of scissor, apparently.
Yep.
I'm the only one that's off tomorrow, so fuck y'all.
Yeah, you're lucky. Look, I'm about to go get some Taco Bell.
I'm leaving to go drink and shoot some pool. So
Oh. Okay, man. I guess that's it. Cause shit, that's enough boob talk for today. Anything else? Good.
we good?
We're good with the boobies.
Yep.
All right, man.
We're always good with boobies.
Are we? All right, man. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you guys later.
Hey.
Peace.